I know you want to feel relatable, and maybe she can relate with your weaknesses and your challenges, but in the front end game, women just want to have fun. Women want to have a perceived image of whom they think this is who you are. That perception alone, it creates attraction. Okay, a woman might feel attracted to you physically, Isaac, and she might even end up sleeping with you because she feels attracted to you physically, but she might not like you on a human-to-human level because of her perceived sense of your stability that she thinks it communicates weakness. You are not relatable, Isaac. It is questionable. You are unstable. You are weak. She will judge who you are by the definition of, am I here to rescue Isaac? She admires a man who is in control of his emotions. But when you let out your weaknesses, she tells herself, so I am here to rescue him. Or maybe he is using this trick to get me trust him. Or maybe he is using this perception to access my emotions so that I can fall for his trap. Maybe he wants to control me. Maybe he wants to sleep with me. Maybe there is always a perceived image of who you are depending on how you will present yourself to her. And you can only be perceived in a certain way when you give out your weaknesses. Some of the women, they just want to pass time with you. And this is a fact. In the moments of trying to pass time with you, she senses that she is trying to rescue you. Some of them, they want to have a serious relationship with you. But once they feel logic, realistic, relatable, it is so scaring, it's not even exciting, there is no attraction, she feels distracted, she will walk away. Trust me, Isaac, she will walk away and you will regret for opening up and telling her that this is who I am. It doesn't work like that. For women, you have to hold back your information, work on yourself, men. Accept that your weaknesses are your strengths. Don't talk about them when you're just getting to know a woman. Remember, people naturally judge others because it's in the human nature, depending on what is presented to them. People, Isaac, naturally judge others depending on what is presented to them. You have to command respect from the outset. She doesn't want to feel like she is your therapist. Every time you open up too quickly, too soon about your weaknesses, about your past experiences, about your challenges, she's going to feel like she is your either therapist or your caretaker. It doesn't matter, Isaac. I know you men, you don't want to hear this, but that is what women feel like. She will automatically disengage. Don't tell her your exact plans, Isaac. You have to be revealing what you do, layer by layer, to get her engaged. That is the trick. When she is engaged, it's easier for her to invest in you. It's easier for her to feel it is interesting, it is intriguing, it is a mysterious life. It's easier for her to learn slowly, get excited. It's easier for you to get her engaged. So he is telling me that he is a manager in this company. He is using this manager label to get me like him. He is manipulating me. He told me that he has been earning this amount of money. So he thinks I will like him for his money. He's not even high value. He's trying to convince me like him. I am this high. Women will always have illusions and perceptions of whom they think they are depending on how you will show yourself to her. Oh, he told me that he has this car. He has been working hard to get this company. I have been looking for a man who is financially stable and who can also provide comfortability for me. I think I can pretend that I like him, but in reality, I am attached to his assets. Finally, when he will lose the assets, he will lose me. That is not a conscious perception, but subconsciously, she will feel attracted to you because of your company, because of your money, because of your assets. And it's not about you, but it's about the assets. She doesn't even know that. All she knows, the motive behind her liking you that much more, is the assets, Isaac. It's the assets. Especially if she is desperately seeking for comfortability and she doesn't want to work hard for that. She will act in ways to present herself as a wife material, a woman who can do anything for you, an understanding lady. In the near future, when everything will instantly change, she is totally different. She decides to walk away because after now testing the life that she wanted to test, it doesn't fulfill her. She thought that dating a man who has the assets and maybe who has the money, it will make her happy. But happiness comes from within. It's just a subconscious thing that I am not aware of. But I think if I get involved with you intimately, I only need to work. I will feel safe. And now that she feels safe, she feels like she is in that company, for example, you are the manager, for example, you are the person who is in charge. She subconsciously feels like she doesn't need to work for this. Do you think that presenting yourself with a specific perception of who you are, it will make them like you more? No. I will judge you by that. And then I will weigh, what do I really need right now in my life? Now, I am attracted to you by that, by what I need, and not by you. Not on a human-to-human level. When a woman likes you on a human-to-human level, my friend, she will work hard for that relationship. But in the front end game, if you build it on a perception of, I have the money, I have the assets, you will consistently be having disagreements because everything you do, it can't sustain her. She can't fulfill. She doesn't know, but all she knows is she feels some type of a way. So he is coming up with this conversation to get me like him. I don't like him. It's just how I perceive it. Number 3 and the last one. Never discuss your financial struggles. We are having a relationship. Maybe we are trying to get to know each other, and all you tell me is your financial struggles. When it comes to man, that is understandable. Man to man, I am going through the same shit, man. It's hard. It's tough. We are having a beer. We talk about our challenges. I mean, I'm here for you, man. I can support you, man. For women, it's totally different. She is subconsciously rating you on your stability depending on your financial struggles. She doesn't know, but all she knows, she will not like you. All she knows, you are so weak. All she knows, I can't date a man who is going through some shit that I can't handle. I can't date a man who is not even financially stable. I can't date a man who is consistently crying about his financial struggles. She doesn't know. All she knows is she will just feel less attracted to you. All she knows is she will just won't like you. All she knows is she will judge you. So he thinks, I have the money so that I can help him. He thinks I am financially stable to support him. He thinks when he tells me this, I will empathize and I will help him. I am not here to help Isaac. I am not here to save Isaac. I am not here to rescue Isaac. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? He is consistently telling me about his financial struggles and we don't know even each other that much more. He's trying to trick me. He's trying to manipulate me. He's trying to convince me I don't like him. He doesn't have his shit together. I hate him. And then you will realize this is what she will tell her friends. I met with this guy. He pulled up in this Mercedes, but something is just off about him. But man, I just don't like his dressing. I just don't like his conversations. I don't like him. He's low value. But the thing is, she is subconsciously analyzing your conversations and coming up with a perceived image of her past experiences that might define who you are. She doesn't know, but all she knows, she will feel like she doesn't really feel attracted to you. He doesn't really want to date you long term. You can't have a serious relationship. She just needs to pull back. You're just not her type. And then, suddenly, she doesn't text you. Now, it's not about what is wrong in the conversations, Isaac. It's more of protecting yourself, protecting your future. Imagine you have been working on this project. In the near future, it might succeed, right? You worked hard for that. Now that it's not succeeding, it's not only the sense of failure that you are dealing with. You have to deal with the judgments that comes from her. You have to deal with explaining yourself to her why the project failed. This raises the frustrations The stress hormones will resurface, the disappointments. She will feel disappointed in your project. She will always judge you that you are not strong enough. And it's something you can decide and you can choose not to reveal it in the front end game. In the near future, after you have already succeeded, you can get to enjoy everything without feeling like someone is entitled to your success. Everyone is entitled to your hard work.